Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome. So, I'm IceJG04. I'm a big game streamer with Marvel's Avengers. I am super happy today that we got Marvel's Avengers Deep Dive War Table for Hawkeye. All right. So, I received this email today. I'm going to go right through here, going to go right into the video. You let me know what you think. I'm going to do a reaction to everything. I still haven't even seen this video yet. So looking at this email, we got right here picture of Hawkeye, Mephisto, and then we got the video right here for the deep dive for the war table, as well as it looks like everything's coming out March 18th. So March 18th looks like it's going to be a go live date. Looks like we're going to also get a PS5 version. So that looks pretty awesome. Let's do a quick dive into this right now. So if we look right here, PS5 is going to play in high performance mode at 60 frames per second at 4K checkerboard. Uh, I really, as long as it looks good, it doesn't matter to me. I am pretty happy with that as long as it's in 4K. 4K mode is actually in native 4K. I don't know exactly what that means compared to uh, what we had with the PS4 Pro, but hopefully it means smoother frame rates, and it actually is in 4K compared to the checkerboard. Looks like we got some cross-gen matchmaking, so that means we can play across gens, so that's good. So your PS4 players can play with the current PS5 players on the PS5 version. We can also import our save files, so that's awesome, so we don't lose any of our characters. Faster load times, that was something that I've been complaining a little bit about, but it looks like that's going to be available. Actually, it says significant faster load times, so that's better. So that means looks like PS4 is going to get some higher performance as well. Let's see what else we got here. Improved frame rate versus the PS4, of course. And then some of the ones that are only PlayStation 5 right now. So high resolution textures. That means everything's going to look more detailed. We also got improved heroics and armor destruction. I'm very curious what that means. Um, we also got some stochastic screen space reflections. Okay. Probably things are mirroring off, probably a lot like that RTX technology that's out there with NVIDIA. Let's see what else. Contact aware sharpening. Okay. Higher resolution translucency, improved ambient occlusion, improved anisotropic texturing, spatial audio. I know with spatial audio, that's with the headsets. PS5 has those 3D type surround sound on theirs. And then, of course, the haptic feedback. So that's going to feel pretty nice. If you have a PlayStation 5 controller or even a Switch controller, Switch has a haptic feedback as well. They call it Smart Rumble or HD Rumble. And essentially, it just feels a little bit differently. So you could tell when you're doing a hard hit compared to a soft hit, probably when you're flying compared to running, things of that sort. I always forget when I get a play a PlayStation 5 game compared to playing the older generation games, how well that feels and looks and everything like that. So this should be pretty awesome. So let's go deep dive right into the deep dive and let's see how it goes. I'm gonna put this up to full screen for you guys and let's go. All right, all gameplay footage on PS5. They're just jumping right in. All right, looks like we got that post-apocalyptic world. This looks like the helicarrier. I'm wondering where that dog is. Whose dog is that? All right, they're redoing all the introductions again. Whoa, look at this.
Why'd you smash the reactor cap? A lot of people died.
Why is everybody in space?
World divided. Its heroes outlawed.
Okay.
When evil eclipses
So-
hope,
Kind of a recap of all the
the only
campaign.
thing left is to fight back.
Yeah, gotta get that cap shield right there.
War darkens the horizon. And it's going to take us all
Oh, look at Hawkeye. There he is. There he is.
Armageddon.
And that's a different outfit than we've seen him in already, so that's pretty cool. Uh-oh, a little hand-to-hand combat? Oh, wow. So kind of like Black Widow's grapple right there.
Welcome.
Okay, so that was part 1 with Kate Bishop. And here we go, Future Imperfect. Guess the dog teleports?
Welcome back to Marvel's Avengers War Table Deep Dive. You've reassembled Earth's mightiest heroes and defeated MODOK. You've met our first new hero in Season 1, Kate Bishop, as she uncovered an evil
really love
conspiracy
Kate
involving
Bishop.
Commander Nick Fury and time travel. As we noted, all footage in today's deep dive was captured on the PlayStation 5. We're
Nice.
excited to celebrate the launch of Marvel's Avengers on next-generation systems on March 18th. You'll experience enhanced visuals, higher frame rates, and faster load times. And there's no additional upgrade cost to current-gen players.
Alright,
Today,
that's
we'll
good,
deep
so it's
dive
free to
into
upgrade.
Chapter 2 of Season 1 with Operation Hawkeye, Future Imperfect. Clint's story brings us face-to-face with a possible future
Wow,
where
that looks like a
all
different
hope is
Hawkeye as
lost.
well. Like an older version, maybe?
If everything you saw is true, the end of the world is far closer than we'd like.
In the future, we get attacked by a warrior race called the Kree.
Oh, the
When will this
Kree?
Kree invasion take place, Clint?
Okay.
Clint! Don't die on me.
Hopefully some new enemies now?
We were heroes, but we died as fools.
Where's Nick Fury?
Nick Fury, there we go. Yeah, we just haven't talked much about him.
Who's the murder hobo? Katie?
Clint?
Oh, look, that is Clint. It's like old man Hawkeye.
You never ventured beyond the storm. You coward.
Oh, wow. Put some arrows
Yeah,
in
it's not one of those fun apocalypses.
Oh my god. Here, boy!
Clint!
The
looks like
wastelands
he has
of our
a dog
Future
now.
Imperfect story are heavily inspired by the Old Man Hawkeye series.
All right, there we go.
especially
That's what I was
the
just
Eye
talking
for an
about.
Eye collection. In the comics, the world's supervillains organized to eliminate all superheroes, and the world collapsed from there. Hawkeye was spared and had to live to watch it all happen, and he ultimately avenges the fallen heroes. In our story, Old Man Hawkeye retired, and when the Kree invasion happened, he wasn't a part of the fight. He has tried to make up for it for decades, following Commander Nick Fury's trail through the wastelands in hope that he can make things right. Back in the
Okay.
present, young Hawkeye has business to deal with in his Brooklyn apartment, in a
It looks
part
like
of the
we're gonna be
story
doing
inspired
two
by the
different
comic run,
areas.
My Life as a Weapon. Luckily, he'll have the help of a few friends, including everyone's favorite dog, Lucky. Our
Okay,
heroes
Lucky.
will have to muster
He
all
looks
their
like,
strength
Nick
to deal
Fury's
with a new
dog.
threat. The Supreme Leader,
Oh, there's a Black
Maestro.
Panther helmet again.
after a devastating nuclear war destroys most of Earth, the Hulk is driven insane by the sheer scale of destruction and loss. Absorbing more and more excess radiation from the nuclear fallout, the maddened Hulk adopts a new name, Maestro, and
Maestro,
decides to
that's the
rebuild
name
the
of it. It's
world
not
in his
Mephisto,
own
Maestro.
image. He takes out every other superhero and villain, finally resting on a throne surrounded by trophies of his defeated enemies.
Oh, wow, look at that. That looks pretty nice, though. It's like a Game of
Maestro
Thrones
first
type of
appeared
look.
in The Incredible Hulk Future Imperfect #1, which released in December 1992. He's a Hulk from an alternate future that possesses Bruce Banner's terrifying intelligence and the Hulk's more ferocious personality traits.
Oh,
The
wow.
Wastelands are a possible future in Hawkeye's Future Imperfect. The alien warrior race of the Kree invades Earth and leaves behind a barren,
The Kree kinda remind me
uninhabitable
of
desert
Sentinels
strewn
for
with the
some
wreckage
reason,
of
though.
giant Kree battleships and sentries among the traces of humanity's last stand. The Wastelands are a new region on the War Table, and in addition to Hawkeye Future Imperfect missions, there are villain sectors and other missions that will appear alongside the Hawkeye operation.
Nice.
And
Gonna get some more villain sectors. There we go.
Clint's bow skills are second to none in the Marvel Universe, and we took inspiration
Ronin right
from his
there.
Ronin
Come on.
period to create his sword
Yes.
abilities, which makes him a powerful melee and ranged hero. We also looked to the comics to draw on the similarities and differences between Clint and Kate, how each should move and feel.
Okay,
Clint's
so they're gonna have
quick
a
draw
different
reflexes
move feel.
intrinsic defense allows him to sidestep enemy attacks and parry with a fast, staggering bow shot.
Oh, wow.
Clint's
Okay.
Deadeye skill allows him to focus his aim on a single target, increasing damage and reaction with razor arrows.
Oh, nice.
Clint's ranged arsenal is second to
Oh, look
none
at that
with
outfit.
10 different unique arrow types.
10
Grapple arrow
arrow
lets
types?
Clint traverse the environment with ease and is also an intrinsic
Okay.
heavy attack, reeling into enemies before slashing them with his sword. His
Nice. That's
intrinsic
very similar
attacks
to
include boomerang arrows
Black Widow.
that seek out targets before returning.
That's
Use
kinda like Captain
implosion
America's
arrows
shield.
to cluster enemies together or draw them away from you.
Oh, wow. That's
Use
kind of like Kate
tripwire
Bishop's
shot
special
to
ability.
stagger weaker enemies and push back larger foes with a spread of projectiles tethered
Huh.
together with energy. Parry enemies with rocket arrows, which attach to targets, sending them airborne.
A little bit like Iron Man.
Pulsar arrows attach to surfaces and build up energy before exploding. The more they build up, the bigger the boom.
Huh.
Clint's Assault Heroic uses Nightstorm arrows. Launch into the air and rain down
that looks
projectiles,
pretty nice.
decimating areas of the battlefield. Just as important, his Recovery Arrow Support Heroic unleashes nanobots that swarm nearby allies and restore their willpower.
Like a support healing. Look
The
at that. That's
Hunter's
pretty
Arrow
nice.
Ultimate Heroic is an AI-guided projectile that flits across the battlefield, piercing targets.
Kind of like the
Once
brawler.
upgraded, fire
move
2
from
at once,
Captain America.
add explosive charges, or focus damage on player-targeted foes.
Okay.
Like Kate, Clint
Ooh,
comes
look
with
at that.
loads of outfits.
Oh,
and
that's like a
emotes.
classic one. They're Ronin.
We love our fans and seeing how you react to our game. We couldn't do this without the Marvel's Avengers community. And as always, thank you for telling us what you think and what you would like to see in the future. Please follow Marvel's Avengers on YouTube for more exciting content. Make sure you visit playavengers.com for our weekly blog where you can find
All right,
everything from
there
patch
we
notes
go.
to tips and fun content that you created. Until then, we'll see you online and in the game.
Look at that dog. It just looks like Nick Fury got turned into a dog or something like that. Okay, Future Imperfect, March 18th, PS5, at no additional cost. Clearly, you have to have the game. So that's one of those big things. Nice. All right. So that was pretty exciting, guys. I'm pretty hyped up for it. So you got Hawkeye with 10 different arrow moves and everything. He's going to move a little bit differently from Kate Bishop. Seems like he's going to be a lot quicker on his feet, doing some parry moves, things of that sort. You get the old man, not old man Logan. I keep thinking about that because that's where I know the old man Hawkeye. So old man Hawkeye, you're going to have two different looking missions, one in the apocalyptic future and then one in the more present day with Kate Bishop. And then you got the dog who looks like is going to be a companion with him throughout this. You also got, I'm like, there's just so much. You got the Ronin outfit. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about that. I did see how some of the other outfits kind of pull from his old classic days in the 80s and 90s as Hawkeye, but more with a modern looking feel. So this should be really good. I'm very excited. So for those of you who don't watch me on my streams, I stream every Sunday. Marvel's Avengers. I can't wait to play as Hawkeye. He will definitely be my first stream right after the release date. Going to be playing as Hawkeye, maxing him out. Feel free and follow me on Twitch. I play every Sunday. Marvel's Avengers, and I'm IceJG04. Thank you. Enjoy.